Cancer and anxiety. Let's talk about it, okay? I'm Lamarr Townsend. I'm a natural intuitive, clairvoyant, clairaudient, psychic tarot reader, and I would love to do a personal, private, confidential psychic tarot reading for you. I'm also an astrologer, so I would love to do a birth chart reading. I also do birth chart reading for you. I also do love synastry readings, birth chart readings, aka love compatibility birth chart readings. So if you would like that, please contact me on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, or email me at lamar.townsend@gmail.com. Also, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button so that you get a notification, get a notification whenever I upload a new video. Also, please follow me on Instagram at Lamarr Townsend. Like me on Facebook, facebook.com/Lamarr Townsend official. And I appreciate you guys for listening and watching, okay? So, cancer and anxiousness, cancer and anxiety. Cancers get really anxious and they get anxiety in unfamiliar situations. Picking up, cancers are really, really intuitive, so they're able to pick up on other people's energies, other people's feelings, other people's moods. So, other people's moodiness can sometimes make a cancer anxious or make a cancer have anxiety because they so easily pick up on other people's feelings and emotions, and cancers can be moody themselves. So it takes one to know one, right? And that's in all love. But as well, the interesting thing about that is that sometimes when someone picks up on you picking up on their moodiness, they sometimes project their moodiness on you even more because they want someone else to feel how they feel. They want someone, misery loves company, right? So you know that cancer doesn't like when people project their feelings and emotions onto them, because people know, or at least some people know that they are so sensitive to that. They're so sensitive to other people's feelings and moods and emotions, that when someone deliberately pushes their own emotions or feelings on a cancer, that makes the cancer really anxious, and rightfully so, because it's so rude and nasty, so. But regardless, cancers don't like being in unfamiliar situations sometimes because they get anxious. Cancers can sometimes be really, they can be self-doubting. Sometimes they can, be hard on themselves, and, being in situations where they don't really maybe know people that well, where they're like, or even when they're like the fresh meat, they're like the new kid on the block, they're the new with a new coworker, or something like that. Like cancers, it takes them a while to kind of like open up because they get so anxious, because they're like, oh my gosh, am I going to get along with these people? What are these people thinking of me? Like, oh my gosh, do I look good? Like, cancers just, worry about everything all at the same time, right? They can be worriers too, so that makes them anxious as well. It makes them have anxiety. Um, Also, not feeling like their emotions are being heard, their emotions are being validated, will also make a cancer anxious, make a cancer have anxiety, or especially if a cancer is being misunderstood in some way. Like if a cancer, their emotions are being misunderstood, they're being misunderstood, or they're being misinterpreted, or just not heard in some way, that will make a cancer anxious, because at the end of the day, the only thing a cancer wants is respect and to be valued and appreciated. And when they're not getting that, it can make them feel like they themselves are not doing something to make that happen. So they feel like, oh my gosh, why is this person not valuing or appreciating me? Am I not doing something? Am I not doing something right? Maybe I need to do more of this. Maybe I should stop doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They can like be really worriers and like they can be anxiety ridden about that type of stuff. Because at the end of the day, they just want love and affection, right? Cancer is ruled by the moon. The moon rules emotional security, emotional nurturing, and things of that nature, right? Anything going on with the home, any issues going on with family members or loved ones will definitely make a cancer anxious. Okay, um, Because the home is the sanctuary. The family is the heart of a Cancer. So, when a link in the family, when there's something going on with the link of with the link in the family, or you know when a Cancer has something, a family member, going through something, it can make a Cancer anxious, because the Cancer, of course, wants the absolute best for that person, and wishes, you know, uh, a positive outcome for that person, whatever that person is going through, and a Cancer knows that they're not superhuman, unfortunately, so they can't, we're not superhuman, no one's superhuman, right? We're all humans, right? Um, but Cancers, want to do something. They want to make the people around them feel better. They want to make people that are going through something feel better. And when they can't do that, that will make a Cancer really, really anxious, especially if it's a loved one. Again, especially if it's a family member. Cancers want their loved ones and their family members to feel good all the time, right? Because that's how Cancers want to feel. They want to feel good all the time. So, you know, people who are Debbie Downers will make a Cancer anxious, because once again, Cancers feel the emotions, feel the energy of other people. So, Cancers don't like going to Debbie Downer places, because, some places just have that energy, and it's just very, very, it can cause anxiety, because it's like, oh my gosh, I don't feel this way, but I'm in this low vibrational setting, this low energy, low frequency setting. I'm very, very anxious because this is not how I feel, but I'm picking up on everyone else's energies, everyone else's vibes, and I don't like it. But maybe my boyfriend, maybe my girlfriend wanted to come here, and now I'm stuck here for like an hour and 30 minutes while we eat, and I have to act like I'm comfortable and I don't have anxiety. Like, all of that will make a Cancer have anxiety. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, making a Cancer like act a certain way, like that's gonna make a Cancer have anxiety, because Cancers don't know any other way to act but themselves, right? So, it's really important that Cancers have a space to be authentic, their authentic, true selves, their true emotional selves. And that's a really, really important thing for Cancer, when they feel like they have to restrict their emotions or repress or suppress their emotions in some way. That makes the Cancer anxious. They need that freedom to laugh, cry, yell, scream, laugh, cry again. Like, Cancers are just, very open souls in that way, very open-hearted souls in that way, and they don't hold back. And if they have to hold back, it makes them anxious. So don't make a Cancer hold back. Um, Cancers can be ungrounded. So being ungrounded will make a Cancer anxious, but being ungrounded will make anyone anxious, but Cancers especially, because being grounded, being present, being whole, um, actually helps a Cancer with their anxiety for the most part. So whenever a Cancer becomes unpresent, or becomes ungrounded, it can definitely cause anxiety. Okay, so definitely, watch that. Do things to ground yourself, Cancer. Meditate, pray. Um, Eat good foods, eat grounding foods. Whatever that is for you. Soup is one of my favorite things to eat when I need some grounding, with some really hearty, maybe vegetables or meats, if that's your thing, or starches like potatoes. A really good cheese is delicious, yes. But and Cancers love to eat, right? So good food warms a Cancer's heart. Bad food makes a Cancer anxious. Bad food gives the Cancer anxiety. And having to act like it's good food, that gives the Cancer anxiety. Cancer's most likely gonna like eat the bare minimum and go home, order pizza, and be comfortable at home. Like, that's what a Cancer loves to do. But when they have to be in those fake settings where they have to act, please, a Cancer would rather stay home for the most part, right? So, these are some reasons why Cancer would be anxious. These are some reasons why Cancer would have anxiety. There are more, I'm sure. You know, um, but for the most part, it's all about emotions. It's all about emotional connecting and energy and vibes with a Cancer. And if those are off, then there's going to be problems. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button so that you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. Also, please follow me on Instagram at Lamarr Townsend. Like me on Facebook, facebook.com/Lamarr Townsend official. If you would like a birth chart reading, a love synastry, love compatibility birth chart reading, or a personal, private, confidential psychic tarot reading, please visit my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, or email me at lamar.townsend@gmail.com, okay? Until the next video, namaste, wishing you love and light and happiness.